And we are live. Bhaskar Trivedi. Hi. Hi to you as well. How are you doing, sir? Let me know. The audio video is better this time. Bhavarji says good chance for India to create history in South Africa, but still batsmen have to show some patience and some positive intent. So positive intent, not so much. Patience, yes. Is too much time in this test match, so you don't really have to push anything. All India needs to do is, first and foremost, let me tell all our viewers who are joining us, 209 South Africa all out, which gives India 14 run lead. Yeah, 14 run lead. 223 is what India had got. At the time, who would have thought India would get first innings lead? Huh? But that's exactly what they have managed. First innings lead for India. And I think it's been a great comeback by the Indian bowlers. These are the same bowlers that came for a lot of criticism after the Joburg test match, because India couldn't find that total of 240. But now I think they made amends, and this is something we have been pointing out on Sports Today, that listen, have patience with this bowling lineup. It's this bowling lineup that has taken India to number one position in Test cricket, right? The Indian batting has been struggling for some time now, but Dinesh Anwala ji, love you sir, love you too. Yeah, what day it has been. I think as a cricket fan, as an Indian fan, it's been one of the best days of cricket because of the disappointment that you felt at Joburg, where Indian bowlers who you expected will help you win that test match couldn't. But look at it now. Jasprit Bumrah, he's too good a bowler. I think his problem in the previous test match wasn't that he had suddenly become any less of a bowler than he was. I think the biggest problem was, I think he got too caught up with what was happening around him, allowed his mind to get distracted a bit. That's where South Africans were successful. But now, just look at that. I think he's put his focus back. He's ignored all the noise that was coming from outside. India on top now, everyone is saying. Jaldev Singh is saying, big fan, thank you so much sir. 270 target enough? I think so. I think 270 is going to be a good target. Utkarsh Madan, Kegan Peterson is a future star. He is, yaar. Uski tareef to we did in the previous show. Why only me? AB de Villiers, as I pointed out, AB de Villiers ne tareef kari hai Kegan Peterson ki, where he said that this boy can play, and the way he's playing against the finest bowling attack in the world, what more can anybody say? AB de Villiers is acknowledging that. I think that wicket was very crucial. What do you guys think? I think that wicket was very, very crucial at the start of the final session. You get someone like Kegan Peterson out. We were discussing whether he will go and get that 100, and then we thought that yes, he will be. But one thing I had pointed out, that it's going to be tough for him to bat with the tail, and it's not easy. Not everyone can do that. Virat Kohli also struggled to find the balance between aggression and being careful when batting with the tail. It's not very easy, but that delivery was also good. Video poor quality again. I don't know why that is not happening. I'm doing from the location where last time the video quality was good, because sometimes in certain areas the video quality is good, at certain places video quality is bad. So this was tried and tested, and I got some good video quality here. So I thought, let me come here. No, yeah, video quality is good, sir. It's not bad at all. I'm seeing it right now. It's not bad at all. I mean, not fantastic, but not as bad as before. Maybe you need to check your connection. Yeah, sometime where you are, maybe the connection isn't great. It's not outstanding video, but not bad either. Bhaskar Trivedi is saying now better. Okay, Bhaskar ji, thank you so much. वेदांत सरोदे, हैप्पी सर, खुश हैं आप, नाम ले लिया आपका. What else? Who's going to get 100? Yeah, I don't know if 100 is something that is going to be on Indian batsmen's mind. And anyway, who cares? Individual record, who cares for? What you care for is a target that India sets. Go back at the start of the day when we were doing a discussion on Sports Today before the day's play started. And at the time when we were making predictions, what is it that you were expecting, I had pointed out that I see India batting for at least hour and a half. They are going to be batting India, and that's exactly what has happened. 9:30 I think when the play is going to end, so you have about it's 8:15 now, so 1 hour 15 minute of play is left. That's enough. You probably will get about 15-16 overs in, and that should be interesting. Utkarsh, what has happened to you? 100 all out, he's saying. Utkarsh ji, kya ho gaya? I thought you were one of our sensible fans, but why are you saying that? Yeah, I think India will bat better now. Conditions are going to be better to bat on. Remember, Cape Town is one of those places where conditions tend to get better as the play goes on, and so you will see India get some runs. So don't think that you know it's going to be 100 out, whatever. I doubt it. I don't think. Arpan saying 13 a bad lead. Arpan, it is amazing because at the start of the day we were saying that India would be happy to concede 20-30 run lead. We said that. I mean, that is what you were expecting. Even though they had got Dean Elgar's wicket out, but because India, we felt, got a below par 223, most expected South Africa to take a first innings lead of 20-30, and then you end up getting a lead of 14 runs. India will take that any day. Puneet Agarwal, very valid point. If you go back to our previous show, this is something I had also pointed out. Puneet is saying, for all of you joining us, he says Bumrah's average speed this match was 140 plus. In previous game it was 130 plus. Is it the pitch or something else? No, sir. I'll tell you why. His average speed for Jasprit Bumrah had dropped. There could be multiple reasons, and let me try and get into Jasprit Bumrah's mind and try to figure out. One, it has to be that hurt of the previous test match that India could not defend 250 when they were odds on favourite to win the game. That in itself, and who did you raise the questions against? The bowling lineup. That I'm sure for someone like Jasprit Bumrah, who prides himself in giving his best, in bowling the best that he can, I'm sure that has fired him up. So that is one thing that you are seeing the speeds going up. But I think the one more pertinent and the more obvious reason why you see the average speed up is because I think he was guilty of bowling too short last test match. And you see how the speed gun measures the speed. If you take a look at that, in short pitch deliveries, even though they seem quick, because the speed is measured after the bounce, as in when the batsman, when the ball reaches the batsman. So sometime in short pitch deliveries, you see the average speed come down. So if a fast bowler bowls a short pitch, you will see his speed, if it's clocking in the 130s. When he bowls an over pitch delivery or a yorker or things like that, you will see the speed go up. It's just the nature of the speed gun or how it measures. So I think that Jasprit Bumrah on that occasion was, I think, probably guilty of bowling a bit too short. Here he's bowling a bit full up. He's using the short pitch ball, but using it as a surprise weapon and not something that he's bowling quite often. So that has changed, and I think that is the reason that you're seeing his average speed go up. But I think that's not the reason for his success. The reason for Jasprit's success is, one, he's a quality bowler, and I think he's far more focused in getting wickets, and he's not too bothered about hurting the batsman or what he was dealt with while he was batting. I think those things are out of his mind, and that is one major reason why I think his speed is up, and also that he's picking up wicket. Nikhil, my namesake, Mitkari is saying the bowling attack looks different when Virat is captain. Absolutely, Nikhil. You go back and see all our videos that we had made in the second test match, and we pointed this out. We pointed this, that when Virat is there, you see the Indian bowlers playing differently or bowling differently. Two reasons again behind that. One, I think Virat has this knack of bringing in the energy when he's fielding also, whether it's from the crowd, whether it's getting the best out of his bowler. He himself is always pumped up, hyped up, and I think he tends to bring the best out of his bowlers as well, always pushing them to bowl quicker, to even when there is a period of play where nothing much is happening, he'll keep them interested, he'll keep them motivated. That's one thing. And the other thing is, see, you got to remember, he's a regular captain, so he comes from a position of authority, and it makes a difference when your regular captain is there. A makeshift captain has his own thought process, his own connection with bowlers, and it's tough to establish that in a makeshift game. So sometimes it helps if you're regular captain is there, so that position of authority also makes a huge difference, and bowlers tend to follow the line or the plan that the captain may have thought. So that's a very valid point. It makes a huge difference when Virat is captaining. Bhuvi Gorana says India will have to give 300 plus target to South Africa. Of course, India would want to give a title like that, target like that. 300 plus is always a comfortable place to be in. It allows you to attack, enough runs to defend, and also puts the batting side under pressure. So of course, 300 is that psychological target that India would want to set. But I think anything over 250 is not going to be easy. So that is there. What about Virat captaincy? I've already spoken about that. Diplesh, is your opinion to pick Jadeja over Ashwin in overseas? No, Jadeja I think will be your number one spinner. Now, he's injured, so he's not there. But he becomes your number one spinner because he brings in more as a batsman, and I think he's more effective in overseas condition where the pitches aren't really helping, and that is why his pace and his arm ball, I think doesn't always rely on the pitch really helping him. That's the kind of bowler that Jadeja is. Tends to bowl stump to stump with a quicker pace. So I think he does batsmen in with his pace or his line. I doubt that Ashwin has overtaken him when it comes to that one spinner. If you're playing one spinner, as this series is showing, I think that one first spinner that India is going to go in is going to be Ravindra Jadeja. What has Shreyas Iyer learned from this tour? Phoenix is saying. So I don't know whether it's a sarcastic question or you genuinely want to know. He must have learned a lot of things. Sitting in the dressing room, being with the test team, doing practice sessions, you learn a lot. And he must have learned the art of being patient. That's what helps in cricket. So maybe that's what he's... Amit Gupta, 325 is safer, but why 325? Then 350, 400, anything is safe. I know. 300 plus, I think the Indian team will feel very, very confident. 300 plus. 325, I don't think so. Of course, more runs the better. But 300 plus is enough, yeah. Last knock for Jinx to wake up. Very important point. I just saw that. Yep. Jinx will have to step up, sir. This is going to be that last knock for him to wake up. See, 250 is enough. I pointed that out. I think 250... Youngstown Bankers says 250 enough. Adi Pandya has said last knock for Jinx. I know, big knock coming up for Ajinkya Rahane. Career's on the line. If he doesn't get runs here, I think you're playing at home. And if you're going to be looking at a transition, giving some youngsters a go, then best time to give them a go would be in Indian conditions so that they have some sort of experience when they're going overseas. So big innings coming up for Ajinkya Rahane. Of course, you'll hope that he doesn't get to bat today. He'd also be hoping that his chance to bat today doesn't, that hour and 10 minutes or time that is left, that is taken away by the Indian openers, or at best Cheteshwar comes in. That would be ideal for India. But Ajinkya batting today, that wouldn't be auguring well for the Indian team. That means you would have lost 3 to 4 wickets. That's not great, sir. Okay, on that note, plenty of questions coming in, but I've been on for very long and the play has started and I really want to watch now this Indian inning because a very, very exciting 1 hour 10 minutes coming. But we'll see you at the end of the day's play. I'll be joined by my colleague Vikrant Gupta. We'll be talking to each other virtually. He'll be from his home and I'll be here in office. And so post-match analysis coming your way after the day's play. So we'll see you then.